the census is something people really misunderstand and should look into it instead of being terrified from it.
In March 2020, households will begin receiving their official 2020 United States Census forms. This population count is mandated by the Constitution and occurs every 10 years.
I'm pretty sure my mom has done it.
I think my dad has done it.
There are several reasons why the census is important. The government has more than $675 billion to distribute, and they use the census data to determine where that money goes.
Pay for like schools to have more like sports like programs to help pay for that and fund for that.
You should also do it so like you can fund my school.
New schools to ease overcrowded classrooms, a new senior center, hospitals, new roads to alleviate traffic, new fire stations needed in new communities. All of these could be funded if you just complete your census forms.
I think they'd be happy to fill it out, like if it helps your community and your schools.
Businesses use census data to decide where to open new stores, new restaurants, and where to expand operations. The government uses census information to determine how many representatives each state gets in Congress.
Everybody to fill it out, and then determine how many seats are in Congress, and then schools, roads, funding for schools and roads and fire stations, and basically your community.
Some people don't want like their information going out.
And while we all are required by law to participate in the census, the United States Census Bureau is bound by law to protect your answers and keep that information confidential.
They won't fill it out because they're like scared of like their information going out and not knowing where it's going.
Under Title 13 of the U.S. Code, the Census Bureau cannot release any identifiable information about you, your home, or your business. Your answers are used only to produce statistics. In fact, every Census Bureau employee takes an oath to protect your personal information for life.
I personally think people misinterpret the census because they're scared of their information going into the wrong hands.
And with many illegal immigrants, they're scared that they're gonna get caught and be sent back, but this doesn't share their information.
The law ensures your information is protected, even from law enforcement agencies, and your answers cannot be used against you by any government agency or court.
You can fill it out online.
The 2020 U.S. Census marks the first time you can respond online. Of course, you can still respond by mail or by phone. In May of 2020, census takers begin visiting homes that haven't responded to make sure everyone is counted.
The more that I know about it, it's making more sense. Like,
Yeah.
you get money for your community and people, it helps people, really.